Hi Cancer, welcome back to the Warrior's Journey Tarot. This is going to be your reading for September 2020. I'm going to light a candle, some incense, and then we'll get started. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 2020. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 2020. Okay. I'm going to use the Muse Tarot by Chris Ann Donnelly and pull a Celtic cross. So can we please get a Celtic cross for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 2020, please? Can we please get a Celtic cross for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 2020, please? In the form of a Celtic cross. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 2020, please. There we go. So the situation here, we've got strength. Challenge or obstacle is the Muse of I Am. The conscious, we've got the Queen of Voices or the Queen of Swords. Ace of Swords is your subconscious. Wow. Recent past, Two of Pentacles. Recent future, Seven of Emotions or Seven of Cups. You right now, Nine of Pentacles. Around you, Nine of Cups. Beautiful. Hopes and fears, Six of Voices. Outcome, the Hierophant. All right. And on the bottom, Four of Emotions or Four of Cups. I'm going to just take a drink of water for a second. Give me 1 second. All right. Let's get back to your reading. So the situation with the Queen, with the Strength card is that for September 2020, whenever you get Strength, it implies that there's going to be some kind of time that's going to try your confidence, try your strength, possibly obstacles, things like that, that is going to bring out your inner strength, the need for your inner strength. And also here it's just saying that you're going to have that for sure. Looking around at the surrounding cards, you've got Queen of Voices or Queen of Swords, and then you have Ace of Swords at the bottom in your subconscious. So your mind is sharp as a tack. You are quite sharp also with the way you communicate. You're little bit intimidating, okay, as well. Why? Because in your mind, you are the Queen of Swords, who could be someone who's a divorcee, single parent, but this is someone who is hardened by life experiences, extremely intelligent, doesn't miss anything, and able to stand up for herself and articulate very clearly and sharply, and sometimes wounding others with the way you communicate, depending on how you feel. Like, this is not a mushy card. Subconscious, you got Ace of Swords. Why? Because you feel that righteousness inside, that truth, that you're standing up for yourself, that you want to speak your mind. It's like with the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Swords, it feels like you're going, I've been through stuff, made it out, doing well. And at this point in my life, because it's a queen and it's an older energy, it's not youthful or like the knights or the pages. It's got this energy of, why should I settle for anything that's not going to serve for my highest good? Why should I make anybody feel more comfortable and accommodate them and kind of at your own expense. So you're like, I'm not going to do that. So Ace of Voices, sort of truth, sort of clarity, victory. That's how you feel. Okay, it's a wonderful place. It doesn't even feel like it's stressful. There's no stress. It feels like it's very powerful, very clear. You see everything. There's great clarity, and you're very strong. So with strength and all these swords energies, with the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Swords, which are both very powerful energies from the swords, it is a time of being someone who's very formidable for others when they look at you, okay? Your challenge or obstacle is the Muse of I Am. And to be honest, it's one of those cards that sometimes people who make tarot, they add their own thing, okay? So this is not something from traditional tarot. This is something that the maker, Chris Ann Donnelly, came up with and created, this extra card. So the Muse of I Am states, it's letting go of doubt, accepting your body, mind, and spirit, the essence of spirit and potential, your soul across time and space. So creator musing, it says, when you tap into the essence of you across the timeline of your life, what creation overarches all of your work? And then it's got a word prompt that says, I am, and there's a space that's blank. Okay, so this is the Muse of I Am message. Letting go of doubt, accepting your body, mind, and spirit. The essence of the spirit and potential, your soul across time and space. This is your challenge. So I'm just going to let that resonate with you as it will. This is someone who's completely embraced everything about themselves. So this is your challenge, okay? And it kind of makes sense, even though you're very powerful here. Queen of Swords and Ace of Swords. It's kind of like you're in the process of just enjoying this freedom. And you've got this Queen of Swords in the conscious, but you've got the Nine of Materials, Nine of Pentacles, which is another card of independence and being single. So it looks like, honestly, you haven't fully possibly embraced, to be at your highest ascension or your highest level of complete acceptance, but it's pretty damn good so far, right? Most people are not. Right now, though, it's just giving you that. It's a wonderful obstacle to have, or a challenge to have, because this is it. For her in this deck, it's going, this is the ultimate. So if that's your challenge, to be, this perfect person, nobody's perfect, right? So no big deal. All right. Recent past, you've got Two of Materials, and it's got the two roses there instead of pentacles. It's Two of Pentacles and the infinity symbol. Okay. So with the Two of Pentacles, sometimes it's with juggling finances and things like that, but you look solid in that way. So maybe it's juggling two different people. Maybe it's juggling two new projects and trying to decide, okay? So Two of Pentacles is with focus and skill, managing your resources. Sometimes it's juggling two people. Perhaps it's that, because at the bottom of the deck, you've got the Four of Emotions. You see this huge cup that she's sitting in, but it's there. It's holding her up. It's transparent. And you see the three cups lit up that she's looking at. The Four of Cups has this energy of not appreciating your blessings, not appreciating everything that you've accomplished so far. That cup is huge. That's that cup of fulfillment, self-love. And again, that makes sense because that's your challenge here with the Muse of I Am, right? This is where, with those three cups that she's looking at, and I was thinking about the Four of Cups lately, it's Three Cups represents celebration, success, social activity, community, good times, other people, right? So it could be going out on dates, being active, very social. It's a celebratory card. So when I see Four of Cups, it feels like, when sometimes people get older and you have settled into your way of things in life and you've made a life for yourself, it's a great life, but it might not be inspiring you. You might be missing that inspiration, that excitement. And that's sometimes what happens when you reflect back on the Three of Cups. Three of Cups might not necessarily have been good for you, might not have been the healthiest kind of lifestyle, might not have been something sustainable over time. But sometimes for people, I find that when you're older and stuff, you might get this energy of missing those times where you used to be excited and inspired and social and all those kind of things. And forgetting at the same time that you have an enormous cup that you're sitting in. So maybe, you should focus more on introspection, internally pondering these things and like finding a way of really enjoying being just in your own company without having to worry about what other people are doing. In the recent future, you have Seven of Emotions or Seven of Cups. This is building castles in the sky or this dreamy, daydreaming energy, which is very much like this Four of Cups too. And having a lot of options and not knowing which one you're going to choose. Here they've got goldfishes in water with different kind of little costumes on them. But the Seven of Cups has, each cup filled with different ideals, beauty, wealth, the perfect partner, spirituality, all these different things. And you have to choose. Unless you make a choice, you're not going to be able to get what it is that your heart really, truly desires. So with the Seven of Cups, it's needing to make a decision. For the you right now position, you've got Nine of Materials or Nine of Pentacles. That's about independence, doing well for yourself, the single person's card. This is not a married, tied down energy. This is someone who's enjoying life. This is having your finances in order, having your home or your pad look beautiful and locked down. This is being out about town, enjoying all of that comes with being secure financially and being independent. Now, there's that hand that's offering the flowers there, which are supposed to represent the pentacles, the roses. But usually in the Nine of Pentacles, there's a bird of spirit, which is calling to the person, saying there's more to life than this, that there's just, the Ten of Pentacles, which then leads to family, legacy, inheritance, kids, grandkids, dog, castle, all that kind of lineage. So right now, it looks like you're really enjoying your power and your strength and your weight that you have right now to be able to, with your status, it looks like you have that, but that your heart is somehow still not in it. You're missing something. And that is to do with, this wasting time thinking about phases or people that are past, needing to make a decision about what it is that really makes you happy and what it is you want in the future. And that's your challenge as well. Releasing your doubts. And let me read it again with the Muse of I Am. And accepting your body, mind, and spirit. Okay. Around you, you got the Nine of Cups. Aren't these two the most beautiful cards to have next to each other? I love it. Okay. Nine of Pentacles or Nine of Materials and Nine of Emotions, Nine of Cups. Around you. And I like how she's made this in like this woman in a meditative position here in water or in or on top of the water, but it's swirling around her and there's all these gems. So Nine of Cups, and there's a little genie's lamp as well. All right, so here it's the wish card. That's why there's the, little lamp. Nine of Cups is about your wish fulfillment, whatever it is that your heart truly desires coming true. Look how happy she is moving towards there. So something that you've been really wanting to manifest, your true heart's desire, it's there. It's around you. You're in that energy. Hopes and fears, 6 of voices, 6 of swords. This was leaving a toxic situation. Cancer, you guys have had this before where you're leaving a toxic situation. And I just want to talk about the Rose of Venus. It's about sacred geometry. It's an 8-year cycle that started in June of this year, where it's the Rose of Venus because of the way Venus moves around the earth, I believe, creating a petal every, 18 months or whatever it was until the whole cycle finishes, and it takes 8 years to finish. So if you think back 8 years, what's been happening every 8 years back? For me, there was major things that happened. I had my daughter, and people I know had, long-term relationships end, moving home to another location. A lot of things have been going on. So for you, with the 6 of swords or the hopes and fears, this is leaving a toxic situation. And it's a very potent time for new beginnings. So especially if it's new love or some big move that you're planning to make, it's exciting for that. And I know in spite of everything else that's going on, okay? I'm not going to say the word. But anyways, so the hopes and fears, it looks like leaving something that was causing you stress, was toxic, whatever. Okay, so this is leaving and going to somewhere better, greener pastures. However, that applies to you with the hopes and fears position. In the outcome, you got the Hierophant. And the Hierophant could be, a Taurus in your life. If it's not, this is also a card of faith, spirituality. And I like how 9 of Cups is in the meditative position too. So you might be called in that direction where you're looking into, different spiritualities and, starting to try to, practice more. The Hierophant is also about major institutions, things that have deep roots that affect everyone. So also, again, could be a Taurus. So let's just see with some oracle cards where this goes. I'm going to pull some, let's see. I think I'll pull the, what is this called? Love Your Inner Goddess, Alana Fairchild. Can we please get a card for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 2020? All in all, this is a fantastic read. Great place to be. While so many people are having a difficult time, this is a fantastic read. There's power, there's independence, wish fulfillment, spirituality. The only thing is there's a little bit of dreamy, daydreaming, kind of lethargic energy as well. Okay, so we've got Pioneer, love who you are. And on the bottom, Tribe of the Kindred, it says, I carry your heart, I carry it in mine. Okay, so maybe there's someone like that in your life. But I'm going to read you the meaning. I'm going to put this away because I had to pull out my phone for the Muse of I Am, because generally I buy decks and then tarot decks especially, I'll just put them away because I don't need it. But when they start adding new cards, I'm like, lovely. I just love that. Okay. So 27 with Pioneer. 27. All right. In a reading, you are now being blessed with prosperity, abundance, and creativity. To enhance this time of joy and amplify your experience of grace, practice gratitude. Simply be happy for what you have and what is being given to you. The universe loves to keep on giving to those who are grateful and happy to receive, and who give back to life from the heart with gratitude and a positive attitude. This is such a healing time for you. The healer within is awakening, and your ability to give and receive healing energy is becoming more powerful. Your soul connection to animals, plants, and crystals will support your healing and increase your energy to attract and create positive life situations for yourself and others. Spiritual guidance, it says, are you part woman, part fairy queen? It's that gleam of beautiful brightness, magic, and flirtatious mischief in your eyes. Your soul catches the light. If any person or situation makes you feel less than your stunning true self, then take a moment to affirm the truth of your beauty, your magic, and otherworldly charm. Remember that you are a glittering creature with so much to offer. Peonia, the fairy queen of the peony flower, brings you an abundance of beautiful blessings to assist you to fulfill your divine destiny. Renewal after a deep and profound loss, the sweetness of romance, love, and feminine beauty, and special blessing for healing and restoration of the body, mind, and soul. The fairy folk are interested in you. They see that you have the ability for healing, for saving the environment, for awakening higher consciousness in others through art, music, dance, or the way that you are with plants, animals, and crystals. In recognition and encouragement of your spiritual purpose and talents, Peonia brings you abundance and prosperity. She brings you happiness and love, and even if your heart truly desires it, fame in your future. The Earth Mother and her Fae creatures are encouraging and supporting you wholeheartedly to find and fulfill your life purpose. Sacred ritual. If you can, listen to nature sounds, alive and in the moment, or through music. Do that now. Close your eyes and really listen. Your soul can hear fairies speaking within the sounds of nature. They whisper and sing of magic and beauty and grace to enter the world. Feel gratitude in your heart for those beautiful blessings and imagine them filling your heart and the heart of all beings. All right. Then 10, tribe of your kindred. I know I'm reading a lot, but if I don't read, there are people like myself who like to hear the message and not just an interpretation. So I'm just going to read it. Tribe of the kindred, in a reading, home is where the heart is, the soul Cancer. Give your heart permission to reveal to you the people, places, and activities that feel like home for you. You are in a phase of transition in your life, casting off that which is not true to your heart in favor of that which really feels like it belongs in your world. Sometimes the mind resists, thinking that if we let go of too much, we'll be left with nothing, and it's better to hold on even if something isn't right. This prevents you from being able to find your way home. It's safe to trust your heart as it attracts into your world that which is truly meant for you. Spiritual guidance says a place where you belong. Maybe you found it, or maybe you're still looking. It doesn't matter how long it takes you to find it. What matters is that you believe you deserve a real home for your beautiful heart and that you don't give up until you are there. Sometimes that means leaving what you had once hoped would be your home, perhaps more than once, until you find it in the truest, most meaningful, and enduring way. The quest for intimate, soul-deep belonging begins with you, with learning to love and care for yourself and to feel at home within your being. When your heart is ready and divine timing is right, you will attract and increase your soul tribe. Maybe one person at first, then another, then another. Trust in the higher purpose of divine timing. Sometimes delays or breaking away from past connections are how to find out more of who we are and what we need. Trust that you are worthy of love and that you know how to love. Make peace with the past. All your experiences have helped you know yourself and become wiser. Remember that your tribe is looking for you just as you are looking for them, and will love you just as you love them. Be at peace, beautiful soul, for your soul tribe, your spiritual family, are part of your divine destiny, and you are part of theirs. The sacred ritual. Place one hand on your heart and say the following invocation aloud. I call upon my kindred soul tribe, my spiritual family, the true home for my heart. May we be blessed to find, recognize, and love each other at the perfect moment in the most beautiful way. See, those are lovely cards. All right. Gonna pick a flower. What is this called? Botanical Inspirations by Lynn Arujo. It's a quick one. The message is right on the card. Can we get a card for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 2020, please? What's going on for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 2020? Can we get a card for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and there we go. All right, false indigo. Immersion and intuition. When you reach the end of what you should know, you will be at the beginning of what you should sense. Khalil Gibran. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there. On the bottom, peony. Again, this is peony. See, it says here peonia. And that's the term, is it Latin? I don't know. Anyways, for peony, and here's peonia. So you got peony twice. So let's leave them next to each other, all right? Prosperity and compassion. Prosperity depends more on wanting what you have than on having what you want. Oh, it's by unknown. Wow. So appreciating your blessings. Okay, we're talking about the Four of Cups energy. Looking back on the past, good times or whatever, and then somehow though you've grown and you're in a different phase of your life. So this peony card is reminding me of this Four of Cups, where you need to appreciate, because when things are so fantastic and you're still focused on something else and your heart's not in it and you're not appreciating it, it's this need to be grateful for your prosperity that you have, and you do have it. All right. Let's pull some love oracle cards. This is Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. Can we please get a card for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 2020? This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 2020, please. What's going on in love and romance for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 2020? What's going on in love and romance for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 2020? There we go. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So I'm going to put that here. And on the bottom, forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. I feel like I should read that quickly to you. So heart-to-heart conversations. Your love life needs a healthy infusion of honest communication, according to the Romance Angels. You've been harboring emotions that are masking your feelings of love. There's still time to heal the situation, however. It will require effort on your part. You may need to initiate an uncomfortable discussion and risk upsetting your partner. In the end, though, this is necessary. This is a necessary move to ensure the health of your relationship. If necessary, schedule an appointment with a counselor to facilitate the discussion. This professional can steer the conversation away from blame and toward resolution. You can also gain support from free groups such as Emotions Anonymous, Codependence Anonymous, or Al-Anon. Meetings are held internationally online, and you can find them through your internet search engine. Whether you communicate with your partner alone or with a neutral third party, your heart-to-heart discussions will result in personal growth. Remember that you can't control another's reactions. You can only be honest about how you feel and know that you will and won't accept what you will and won't accept in a relationship. By sharing your feelings, you stand a much better chance of teaching your partner about your needs instead of suffering silently. Okay, forgiving and learning. The Romance Angels have heard your desire for great love, and they bring you this card as guidance. They see that your heart can give and receive the bliss of romance by clearing away the cobwebs of the past. The angels know that you've been hurt before and that you're wary of being hurt again, yet your defenses are creating barriers to allowing love into your life. As you heal your past, you won't keep recreating it. After all, you attract into your life the situations and relationships that remind you of what you've already experienced, because that is a primary tool of healing. To change to a healthier relationship pattern, it's necessary to detoxify any old anger, blame, or unforgiveness you may be holding. This includes forgiving yourself. If you call upon the angels and ask them to help you release and heal your past, they'll clear away the heaviness so that your heart can soar with happiness. So yeah, there's definitely a past relationship that is still on your mind. All right. Okay, this is Whispers of Love by Angela Hartfield. There's another card down there. Sorry, I missed that one. Whispers of Love by Angela Hartfield. Can we get a card for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 2020? After this card, I'll do a spiritual guidance and a crystal, and then we'll be done. All right. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 2020. Can we get a card for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 2020? Trying to see if a card pops out. If it doesn't, I'll pick one. Give it a few more tries. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 2020. Okay. The heart of the matter. There is more going on than meets the eye. Recognize what this is all about. And there's a fairy person up there. There's a little kid, a little child who's sleeping. And a lot of different creatures, flowers. I think those look like poppies. Not sure. Tiger, unicorn, all these. Okay, so it reminds me of the song by Don Henley, Heart of the Matter, redone again by, covered by India Ari. Beautiful song. I'll read it to you, though these messages are really short. Turn on your heart light. Allow yourself in this moment to reflect on a time when you experienced love. So I'm going to put this up here because I know there's space. So we'll start with the heart of the matter, number 22. Again, these are really short, so thank goodness. All right. There's more going on than meets the eye. Recognize what this is all about. Take a moment to get to the real issues in this situation. Sometimes at the very heart of the situation lies the truth of what is going on. Be honest and willing to do whatever is necessary to take care of this. All right, and the next one is 36 with Turn on your heart light. Allow yourself in this moment to reflect on a time when you experienced love. Thinking of loving moments will enable you to open your heart. Taking time to draw on a memory of love reopens and heals your heart to receiving love. It is important to keep your heart light on and broadcast your love out into the world. All right? So it gives you this energy of someone who's moved past something and, feeling there is an air of defensiveness, maybe a little bit, because with the Ace of Swords and the Queen of Swords is holding that big Ace of Swords. I always kind of visualize that sword moving and swinging and cutting something off. Maybe you're thinking or considering cutting someone off. It looks like you might even have been, separated before that anyways. So however this goes, there is definitely this thing of, I'm enjoying my independence and my prosperity. Things are great, but there is a little bit of feeling like you're missing out. So if that's the case, you need to have these heart-to-heart conversations, move past it through forgiving, and it's saying to turn your heart light back on. Turn on your heart light. All right. The last card is going to be, no, not the last. This is a spiritual guidance and then a crystal. This is the Divine Feminine Oracle deck by Megan Watterson, full of beautiful goddesses, saints, ascended masters, and dakinis from all over the world. I really love this deck. All right. So this is for Cancer. Can we please get some spiritual guidance for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 2020, please? What spiritual guidance does Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus need for September 2020? All in all, nice place to be, Cancer. Great reading. All right. Can we please get some spiritual guidance for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 2020, please. Can't pick one. Lilith. That makes sense. That makes sense. I like Lilith. Lilith was Adam's first wife, equal to Adam. And when he wanted her to, be subservient or bow down to him, basically, she was like, no. And then she left. This is not for me. I'm not going to settle. I'm not going to do it. And then she went off with Archangel Samael. And then there's like other stories about her being with other archangels, but I don't know. She gets a bad rap, but this is all about not... You got Dakini on the bottom. Fantastic. Okay. This is the Enlightened Feminine. My gut instinct is wise beyond reason. I trust my intuition to guide me. Okay, so with Lilith, let's talk about her for a second. Look at her face. Look at her whole energy. It's powerful and it's, again, intimidating, right? So if you want love, this is someone who enjoys her sexuality, enjoys her independence. She will not settle. It's very fierce. Like she's strong. She knows. She's determined. She's got this very Queen of Swords energy as well. So what is there to say about Lilith? It says, I am the voice of my body and soul. And it's funny that it says the voice, because like voice with the Ace of Voices, Queen of Voices, that sword energy, speaking up for yourself, right? Not wanting to back down. It's like, why? Why should I nice it down for anyone? I'm just going to speak my mind. Lilith will do that. And it says, I choose the life that I desire to live. Fantastic. I don't have anything bad to say about Lilith. I don't even have any cautionary anything. It depends. Everybody can live their life the way they want to live their life. If you want to live like Lilith, that's not a bad way to live. Dakini, the Enlightened Feminine, my gut instinct, what does this say? Is wise beyond reason. I trust my intuition to guide me. Now for Dakini, she's another type of energy, this female kind of angelic type of energy, okay? But not in the Dakinis. There's all types of Dakinis. Some of them are like, you can find the regular worldly Dakinis through your, the old crone who lives like, down the street in some kind of little broken down home, or they'll say through, a healer type, through angels, through saints, it's that feminine wisdom on all levels. So with the Dakini though, the purpose of the Dakini is to always deliver the message straight to you, like very straightforward. And it always provides healing and guidance. And sometimes when the message comes through, it's not in the most, sweetest way. But I'll read Dakini a little bit because, I'm going to read you what Megan Watterson's written in the section that says when your soul selects her card. So Dakini. Where are you? 130. So when your soul selects her card, the Dakini means that the task will be accomplished. Whatever it is you're currently working on, a project, an answer, or a decision, she will help see you through to the other side. In whatever form you need most, as a playful angelic presence, as a taskmaster to help you maneuver through what's hard, or as a messenger with the wisdom that's needed for you to take the next step. But with the Dakini, the answer and the way forward is not with the intellect. She is the embodiment of feminine intuition. She reminds you that you have an innate power to know instinctively what's best for you now. The Dakini means is not going to be a straight yes, clear yes or no. With the Dakini, it's the third option. She reminds us that there's something out beyond yes or no, or even right and wrong. There's something your gut will tell you if you can be expansive enough to hear the answer. She's not bound by the usual or by the expected. She will allow you to come up with the unthinkable, the most imaginative, and the most brilliant outcome possible. Soul voice meditation. What is my intuition telling me in this moment? And then the intention is my gut instinct is wise beyond reason. I trust my intuition to guide me. Now, I can't not read Lilith, so I'm going to read Lilith as well, just because for some of you, I know you probably want to know. And if you don't want to know, just skip ahead. 142. When your soul selects her card, Lilith asks, what would happen if you left everything behind? She wonders what prevents you from getting to experience all that you desire. Is it you? Is it an idea of someone you have to be? Is it society's definition of what it means to be a woman? Lilith asks the questions that sometimes never fully reach the light of consciousness. Lilith is unclaimed. She is the ruler of her body and soul, and she reminds us that we are too. And not only that, we have a sacred obligation to be the body's fierce protector. If I were entirely equal to everyone else, to every man and every angel, like Samael, what would I choose from my life? If I see myself as worthy as the first woman ever created by the divine, what more would I ask for? Am I living the life I desire? Am I actually fulfilled sexually in my current relationship? Are there aspects of my sexuality I haven't been able to face and voice? Lilith refused to settle. She answered all these questions within her and took action on the truth she uncovered. Lilith demanded that she meet with what she really desired, and she's here to demand that we all do the same. Soul voice meditation. What does the life I truly desire look like? Intention. I am the voice of my body and soul. I choose the life that I desire to live. Fantastic. Fantastic. All right. Now, where is those crystals? I am going to pull the last card. This is the Daily Crystal Inspiration Cards by Heather Askinosie. Now for the Rose of Venus, because of Venus, which is all about love, the heart chakra, you can use green crystals right now, but let's get another crystal to manifest in love. Okay, so let's pull a crystal though for September 2020 for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 2020, please. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 2020. What crystal can Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus work with for September 2020? There we go. Aragonite. Release your emotional baggage. Okay, I'm going to put that right here. And on the bottom, Angelite. Support is all around you. Let's see what it says. And if there's a... Good, it's not a thick book. Thank goodness. Aragonite. All right. Q. Okay. So for this card, it says, it's time to lighten the load. Give yourself permission to acknowledge, process, and release any emotions that no longer serve you. Emotional baggage can manifest in different ways. Shame, disappointment, anger, guilt, resentment. This is all part of human nature, but while these emotions may serve as protective barriers, eventually they can become heavy burdens that our spirits need to shed. Acknowledge and redirect these feelings in a healthier, more positive way. You alone have the power to pack away these emotions in order to move forward, unhindered and unencumbered. What negative emotions keep popping up for you that you've been ignoring? How would it feel to stop carrying that weight? What's stopping you from letting go? The crystal action with this crystal is to say, I am light and free. Today, when a negative emotion surfaces, examine it, consider where the emotion came from, then gently let it go without judging yourself. All right, and then Angelite. It says, you are not alone. Help and support are always available to you, whether through your friends, family, or guardian angels. Stay open to receiving that comforting energy. Allow others into your life. Reach out when you need your community by your side. Not all of us are comfortable asking for assistance, but trust that others want to help and, in fact, are often grateful to do so. It's okay to accept, even create the support system you need and deserve. Even the strongest among us have moments of vulnerability. There is strength in allowing yourself to receive, comfort, and grow from a place of acceptance. So the next time someone extends a helping hand, take it with grace and gratitude. When was the last time you offered help? When was the last time you asked for help? Do you feel deserving of support? So the crystal action, it says to say, support is all around me. Today, practice asking for help from a friend, family member, or guardian angel, even for the smallest task. All right, Cancer, that was your reading for September 2020. Thank you for watching. I'll be back soon with your weeklies. Bye for now.